Something else I find really useful for players, and I got to make sure they do this. I think Dreskin did. It's right here. Is to make a little journal for themselves called your stash or your cache or cache. The case of Dreskin here. This is where it's literally where you keep your stuff when you're not around, when you're out adventuring. You know, if you have a lot of stuff you find and accumulate, like say Dreskin comes upon some strange necklace or rings, or he starts to amass a lot of coins. Well, one thing you should keep track of is what do you do with them when you're not out adventuring, like exploring. You're not going to carry all this treasure around all the time. So unless there's a money changer in town or something formal, he's going to have a little stash. And even if he was using a formal thing like someone who keeps your stuff for you, like a bank, you'd still need to write that information down, both the GM and the player. So what I do with my players, I tell them, you know what, make yourself a little journal entry called Dreskin's Stash or Farley Tell's Stash, and describe what it is, where it's located, and currently what's located there. Let's say Farley Tell has a stash. Maybe he's got an old chest and it's got a lock on it. Maybe it's a wizard lock. Maybe it's magically locked. Who knows? But he's got this little chest that he keeps in his private room at the Rowdy Rockfish, hidden under a bed. You know, maybe that's his stash and he puts stuff there and he'll keep track of what he keeps there. And only he can see that. Of course, me as the GM, I could also see it. I could have rogues come in late at night when he's away and take his chest or whatever. I could do all kinds of things with that. But it's a good idea if players have a little journal entry called their stash. Maybe it's a hollowed out tree a half mile outside of Otari near the river. Whatever. It's where you hide your stuff or save your stuff. Very useful. And Dreskin has done that. Some of the other players have done it as well. Actually, they haven't. It's not showing up here. They did in my other game. So I'll have to get all the players to do that, and it'll show up here on my side of the screen. Dreskin has his, and it's just a simple little journal entry.